Hello everyone, I'm your host Heather Dawson and welcome to the March episode of Healthy RC Living. Well, what if everyone in our community made more of an effort to be friendly, courteous, and compassionate? Well, David Wiley tells us about a new Healthy RC initiative that hopes to do just that.
Working together to create a healthy, unified community in Rancho Cucamonga is the focus of an exciting new initiative that aims to make our city a better place to live, work, and play.
The City of Rancho Cucamonga and Healthy RC invite you to be part of compassionate communities. We invite you to take action in our community to create an atmosphere and an environment and a community of kindness and compassion.
And with that invitation, the Compassionate Communities Movement has been launched here in Rancho. The global initiative focuses on promoting compassion and kindness toward everyone in the community, which in turn encompasses the values and vision of Healthy RC.
Healthy RC Compassionate Communities is joining a global network of cities, counties, states, and countries around the world that are creating environments and communities around the values of kindness and compassion. So we are inviting you, all of you business owners, all of you residents, nonprofit organizations, schools, and anyone in our community to pay it forward, to start this initiative with acts of kindness in our community.
The Compassionate Community Movement includes a committee made up of city staff, local businesses, faith groups, area residents, and people like you. Being a compassionate community can start with things as simple as opening the door for someone, holding the elevator, or smiling at a stranger. The committee is planning monthly themes, social media challenges, kindness cards to encourage people to pay it forward, and community collaborations.
We want the community to take action, to go do random acts of kindness, to employ service days in their schools, in their businesses, to do a customer appreciation day, whatever it is. We're asking the entire community just to get around being kind to one another. And so how you can get involved is we have a couple options. We have a Compassionate Community Committee, and it meets once a month, where we get together with all of our community partners. There's a wide array of business owners, nonprofit organizations, schools, faith-based groups, city staff as well. They get together to really plan monthly themes, to plan events that the community can get involved in, like days of service, things like that, out in the community. So you can get involved that way, or just you as a resident, as an organization, you can plan your own days and just let us know what we're doing so we can highlight you.
So kindness and compassion, it comes from the heart, and it really is a way for people to come together and interact in a special way. And we can do this by volunteering, we can do this by saying hi to someone, a stranger, and it's really something tangible that people can get involved in. And it's really cool because kindness and love and compassion all go together to build like a community that's strong and resilient.
And making a difference is what it's all about. The Compassionate Community Initiative will give everyone an opportunity to weave healthy social values within every part of our city. Those values include inclusiveness. We are inclusive of all people and perspectives. We value the importance of each one's contribution to the greatest good. Transparency. We value open and honest communication where everyone's opinion, ideas, and contributions are significant. Engagement. We desire to provide meaningful opportunities for our community members to actively participate in building a compassionate community through their actions, words, and involvement. Kindness. We see the heart of compassion as appreciating others, serving and giving to our community through acts of generosity, gratitude, and thoughtfulness, as well as modeling an environment of friendliness and trust. And finally, action. We desire to inspire people to build and support a thriving, resilient, and sustainable compassionate community through their deeds and efforts.
We all come from diverse backgrounds, different sectors, different educations, and different experiences. And this is a way for us to all come together and show kindness, compassion, and create a unified community.
It's not about individuals. It takes you from the I mentality into we and everyone else's wellness and the mentality of doing well for everyone.
And in the end, as Rancho Cucamonga creates a culture of compassion throughout the community, The efforts to treat each other with respect and inclusiveness can positively impact every single person in the city and beyond.
Again, the strength of this is going to be you getting involved as a community member, as an organization, and you really paying it forward and doing acts of kindness and compassion in our community. So trust me when I say that as you do your acts of kindness, watch how it inspires others to do the same.
Healthy RC wants your help in creating a welcoming and unified environment here in Rancho Cucamonga. To get involved in the Compassionate Community Initiative, go to healthyrc.com or call 909-477-2700. Together, we can make a difference. For Healthy RC Living, I'm David Wiley.
The Healthy RC youth leaders are key members of the Mental Health Awareness Campaign and recently entered a video for a student film contest, which is all part of California's Mental Health Awareness Campaign. Here's more from David Wiley.
Even though I try in school, I just can't focus. I feel like I'm not good enough.
These are scenes from a public service announcement produced by the Healthy RC Youth Leaders Program, which focuses on mental health awareness.
So we chose to do a mental health awareness PSA video because it's one of the topics we've been working on with the Healthy RC Youth Leaders. We just recently had a mental health symposium where we talked about students and adults and where they can get help for mental health. And we also believe that in Healthy RC Youth Leaders that we should have a healthy body, healthy earth, and healthy mind. And so healthy mind is a third of that. And so we just want to keep the mind healthy with awareness, spreading it, and just telling people that they're not alone.
The idea was to create something relatable to young people. So that began the behind-the-scenes planning process, which included picking a topic, storyboarding ideas, and writing a script.
We have to pick out a mental health disorder, and we have to create a relatable script that will also inform the youth and maybe others about the issue and where they can go to get help.
The 60-second PSA specifically dealt with anxiety, a topic that many in the Youth Leaders Group felt was prevalent among our young people.
We actually started brainstorming what were some of the issues that were relatable for the youth, but a lot of things that they came up with were mental health challenges such as anxiety, depression, specifically because of the pressures of school and the pressures of their classmates, their parents, and how they feel very, very just pressured to do really good in school. And so a lot of the youth leaders they have experiences with anxiety, and they just opened up about the issues they've had and how they've dealt with it and how they've gotten help. And it's really, really an issue that matters to them, and so they're very passionate about it.
This hits like close to home to me and my heart because in my family we have struggled a lot with mental health, whether it's like my family or close friends or whatever. So I feel that we need to spread the awareness because it has affected my family before.
The concept of the video is a teen girl dealing with anxiety and worry at school and on the soccer field. Here is that PSA in its entirety.
Even though I try in school, I just can't focus. I feel like I'm not good enough. Because I missed the goal, I'm not going to make the team. Because I got a bad grade, I'm not going to graduate high school and I'm never going to college.
Hey, what's been going through your head? You're not forgetting what's going on. Do you need to talk?
It's nothing.
Are you sure you're not yourself lately?
I have something on my mind that I haven't told anyone. I've been feeling really anxious lately, worthless, sad, and don't feel like trying anymore.
I know what you've been going through, and I also experienced symptoms of anxiety disorder, but I got help and I sorted out my mental health issues. I know who to call.
The Healthy RC youth leaders hope this PSA will help others in our community. And now they've entered the PSA into the Directing Change Student Film Contest, organized by Each Mind Matters with the California Mental Health Movement.
Specifically, we're entering this video for the Directing Change competition that is a California-wide competition where students from all over the state are submitting a video regarding mental health. And specifically, they want to know more about how they can access help and how youth can be involved in promoting mental health awareness.
This is the second time the Healthy RC youth leaders are participating in this video competition. In 2015, they advanced to the final round of judging after winning first place in the San Bernardino County region for their film about ending the silence of mental illness. As this year's PSA was being put together, one of the Healthy RC youth leaders, Delaney Degner, had been especially outspoken about mental health issues. She says she's glad that the PSA and other local mental health efforts are bringing new attention to this very important topic.
I love that the city is getting involved because it's been it has been an issue that people aren't getting the awareness yet, but it has been something that I have been pushing towards to either my parents or the district or like just the city, and to finally getting my voice heard, it feels nice.
The efforts of the Healthy RC youth leaders is just one part of a bigger mental health awareness campaign launched citywide last year. The campaign is aimed at informing and providing resources. As part of that, you're invited to the second Mental Health Symposium, coming up Thursday, June 15th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Central Park. There'll be regional experts there to discuss a variety of mental health topics, including stress, anxiety, substance abuse, and depression. Come participate in interactive sessions, small group conversations, and get connected to resources. Community conversations are part of the Healthy RC Compassionate Community Initiative, aimed at unifying our city through acts of kindness and compassion. To keep up to date on all things Healthy RC, go to healthyrc.com. I'm David Weilig for Healthy RC Living.
Marco Gutierrez now introduces us to Martha Perez, whose dedication to the Casa cooking class has reaped amazing benefits.
For the past 8 years, the Cocinando Amigos Saludables y Alegres, also known as the Casa program, has been teaching the community how to cook, eat, and live healthier. Under the direction of Chef Gino Rodriguez, this free program has had a huge impact on the Rancho Cucamonga Latino community. One special story is that of breast cancer survivor Martha Perez.
Estas clases me han ayudado mucho a mí y a mi familia y nos han ayudado mucho para la salud, especialmente a mí, que soy sobreviviente de cáncer. Y cuando estoy yendo a las citas de mi doctor, me quitaron la medicina del cáncer. Tenía que tomarla por 10 años y solamente la tomé por como 8. Dijeron, está muy bien, tu cuerpo está respondiendo todo muy bien, no más medicina.
Martha, originally from Guadalajara, Mexico, has been attending the class for 4 years now and is proud to be here every week.
Se siente como en familia. Todas nos conocemos. Cuando nos vemos los lunes, me da gusto verlas, a ellas les da gusto verme a mí. Y cuando no puede venir una, compartimos la receta de la otra semana con las compañeras y hablamos una a otra y nos la compartimos. Me gusta que aparte de las clases de cocina, nos da clases de nutrición y no usar tanta medicina, sino con la nutrición.
The Casa program aims to support and encourage healthy eating habits for adults and families. Chef Gino Rodriguez uses this program to educate the community about healthier eating options.
The purpose of this class and what I like teaching people is that you go to the store, you buy your produce, you buy your fruits and your vegetables as fresh as you can, you eat them as fast as you can. You chop them, you eat them. You cut them, you eat them. You don't buy them and put them in the fridge and even eat them a week later. The fresher the vegetable, the better it is for you. The foods are alive. You have to eat them when they're still alive, not once they're dead.
This is one way the Casa cooking class may have helped Martha to get off of her medications and live a healthier lifestyle.
We have a certain health problems, or you're a cancer survivor, or you suffer from diabetes, blood pressure. Those are all problems you can solve with diet. You can choose to increment or increase the amounts of fruits and vegetables in your diet. You can choose to cut down on the refined processed foods, eat healthy, eat fresh, and most of your problems go away. So once you drop all your processed foods, all your refined foods, then you can start getting rid of or stop using your medications. Obviously you gotta follow your doctor's recommendations. You cannot just stop overnight, but diet is a big part, but that is the hard part. Most people don't know how to prepare the foods. They don't know how to eat them, what to eat, how to use this and that to make it taste good without all the bad stuff in your food.
Hearing a story such as Martha's is impactful because you can see the direct benefit of having this type of program.
Having the stories such as Martha really shows, puts a face to the impact that Health PSA is making, especially because a lot of people in this community really benefit from the resources that the city offers, such as this cooking class. And it provides nutrition education. It provides a space for people to, meet people from different parts of the city, and most importantly, it helps people engage in a really awesome space where they can talk and ask questions to a chef that knows a lot about the vitamins, minerals, everything that goes along with nutrition in the kitchen. So it's really educational, especially because a lot of this information is it's hard to access sometimes, and it's amazing to see how the impact it's making, not just in her family, but in other people's lives too, because she shares those recipes and she shares her food that she makes because of this class.
The Casa cooking program is free and open to any and all residents of Southwest Cucamonga. It is held in the Northtown Community Center. Reporting for Health ERC, I'm Marco Gutierrez.
Town Center Drive will be closed for the month of May, but not for construction. The city is offering a free Open Streets RC event. Here's more from Marco Gutierrez.
On Saturday, May 13th, the City of Rancho Cucamonga is going to close down Town Center Drive between Haven and Spruce from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. for Open Streets RC. We're going to play in the streets. Come join us for the Ron Ives Bike Rodeo, BMX Stunt Show, fitness groups, entertainment, dance, food trucks, and more. Come join us, it's going to be fun.
Open Streets RC is part of a larger health initiative that's happening all across the world, where cities, towns, counties are closing down the streets and reimagining our environment. And we're gonna do the same. On Saturday, May 13th, the Open Streets RC event will be closing down Town Center Drive from Haven Avenue to Spruce Avenue. We're inviting the community out to rethink their environment. We want to engage the community in conversations, rethink how we interact with our community. We'll have live entertainment, food trucks, the Ron Ives Bike Rodeo, stunt bike shows, and more. Come out and join us. It'll be a lot of fun.
The city is adding a brand new addition to the second floor of the Paul A. Beyond Library, programming geared towards early literacy and art and education. Here's more from David Wiley.
The first phase of the second-story expansion of the Paul Beyond Library at Victoria Gardens is set to open in the spring of 2017, with special sneak previews coming soon. The new expansion has brought 13,500 square feet of flexible use area. This incredible new expansion features such things as a STEM lab that emphasizes science, technology, engineering, and math, as well as an art studio, an early learning area, a workshop, and some 6,500 square feet of open programming space. And what's great about this space is the possibilities are endless. To start, this new floor space will be used for programs that stimulate learning and promote community interaction. These programs will inspire multi-generational experiences that will inspire creativity and learning for our local kids and families. This type of early learning is key to our success as a community and a society. A study from the American Medical Association shows that children who participated in early learning programs like the ones offered here have a higher rate of completing high school. To learn more about the classes and programs in this new exciting space, be sure to check out the city's quarterly newsletter, The Grapevine. Now, the programming being offered in the library's newly expanded second floor is already helping to set the stage for things to come in Phase 2 of the expansion, which will include an interactive discovery space with more educational opportunities for children and families. It will also include hands-on museum-style exhibits. Much of this programming is being made possible by generous grants from the California State Library, the Southern California Gas Company, and Southern California Edison. Those grants total $81,000 for developing programming to make these new spaces come alive with learning and discovery. And as always, community involvement is so important. Already, plans are being made for a Healthy RC Kids fundraising campaign to help support the cost of designing and fabricating the cool interactive exhibits on the library's second floor. You can learn more about all the great programs being offered at the Beyond Library at Victoria Gardens by checking out the latest edition of The Grapevine or going to the library webpage at cityofrc.us. I'm David Wiley for Healthy RC Living. Mental health is something that affects all of us, whether directly or indirectly. During its 2014 Healthy RC strategic planning process, Rancho Cucamonga identified mental health as a community health priority. As part of that, in early January, the city held a Healthy RC Mental Health Symposium at Central Park. The symposium was part of the continuation of Healthy RC's Mental Health Awareness Campaign that was launched in 2016. The goal is to increase awareness and build a community-wide culture of support around mental health. The Mental Health Symposium brought together mental health experts, city and community leaders, and local residents to discuss various topics in regards to mental health, including how to build a culture of mental well-being. And the plan is this will be the first of many such symposiums.
Each symposium is the idea is to have different themes, all centering around mental health. Today was sort of an introduction. It was the first of our first quarterly symposium. We wanted to bring different organizations, sort of like a health fair feel, but then also some speakers from different organizations and resources within the region and the idea really is to bring awareness to the region and also to reduce stigma, and that was kind of the theme for tonight.
The symposium featured mental health experts from the San Bernardino County Department of Behavioral Health, as well as officials from the San Bernardino County Superintendent of Schools Office and the Inland Empire United Way. They discussed things like combating negative stigmas surrounding mental illness and how to address mental health among students in our local schools. Students were represented at the symposium by members of the Healthy RC Youth Leaders Group.
Our leader, Joanna, she inspired us to come here, but I really wanted to come because I have had past with mental health and experience with mental health, and I wanted to learn more about it to help help some of my friends and help myself as a being, and just to get something started at my school.
Statistics show that as many as 1 in 5 Americans are affected by mental health issues. Unfortunately, because of the stigma associated with mental illness, many people don't seek treatment for themselves or their loved ones. In fact, it's estimated that nearly 60% of adults with a mental illness have not received mental health services in the last year. Locally, it's estimated that about 7% of the calls to the United Way's 211 line are mental health related, which really brings home the importance of making services and resources available to those who need it.
A lot of different organizations have been working on this for a very long time. It hasn't been as effective because all these different organizations are working within their silos. Until recently, we started to break down those barriers, be more collaborative, and work together to include hospitals and cities and departments of public health and these nonprofit organizations, community resources and mental health providers. Starting to collaborate and work together, we can make a much bigger impact.
And that's why local events like the Healthy RC Mental Health Symposium are important, because they address mental health issues at a community level.
When we say the word stigma, what other words come to your minds? Shame. Stereotypes, absolutely. Judgment, taboo, isolation, absolutely. I don't even run fast enough,
So my name is Heather Sigwin. I'm actually a licensed mental health therapist in Rancho Cucamonga, and obviously I'm amazed at the number of services that are available in San Bernardino County. I think it's amazing. But I'm in private practice. And so my question is, what can I do, and my fellow, I know there are other therapists in the room here, what can we do, we're small, one-person shows, to support our communities? Can we do workshops or presentations, those small things that, I'm not working at a big agency and maybe I can't make a big commitment, but those little things that we can help to bridge that gap.
We are also a mental health community clinic located here in Rancho Cucamonga called Able Mediation and Counseling Services. And after hearing the wonderful speakers tonight and seeing everyone who's in attendance, I was just thinking of how the question was about the conversation. And I think what can really impact the conversation in our homes and our communities is bringing more children and young adults to things like this, and also offering these things during their lunchtime.
I thank the panel for such a wealth of information they've been giving out this evening.
I have to ask, how many of you are aware of 211 and what it is? Or maybe, how many of you are not aware? Okay, so there is a phone number, a 3-digit phone number that in San Bernardino County you can dial at any time. That number is 211.
And the plan is to continue to have these quarterly Healthy RC mental health symposiums, with the possibility of expanding the outreach even further.
Healthy RC is definitely taking a proactive stance, and they're doing something that a lot of cities aren't doing. They're addressing it head on, and they're being upstream about it. Like I said, we do these quarterly symposiums that are different themes about mental health. And what I would ultimately like to see, I guess, my dream is that this symposium with Healthy RC aligns with other things that are going on in the region, and we can work together at a regional level and create something much larger, where it's not just one single community that's becoming aware, but the entire region.
To find out about future mental health symposiums, go to the Healthy RC webpage at healthyrc.com. There you'll find a calendar of upcoming events, plus links to resources and information available to our community. If you or someone you know needs help, don't be ashamed or afraid. Take that first step. From Central Park, I'm David Wiley for Healthy RC Living.
That'll do it for our March episode of Healthy RC Living. I'm your host, Heather Dawson. If you missed any part of our show, you can always go to our website, healthyrc.com. We'll see you next time.